Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Friday and it's going to be a beautiful day and it sounds like a great weekend. So hopefully everybody will get out there and enjoy this weather. Hopefully spring has actually sprung and we can get rid of the snow for once and for all. So I'm back and we're going to talk about the two different kinds of probability. Everybody that sent in some of their ideas for probability, they were great. And I said, make sure you know that you can keep those because we're going to do something else with those types of probability. So the kind of probability that you guys were talking about is called theoretical probability. So theoretical probability is what we expect to happen. So if an example for theoretical probability is we expect to get heads half of the times we flip a coin. So that's theoretical probability. Okay, so what do we expect to happen? So some of you a lot of you decided to do with markers. We expected to get, so if I had 5 markers and they were all different colors, we expect to get one, whatever color you wanted to get, we expect to get that marker one time out of 5 times of picking it, right? So that's what we expect to get, okay? So that's theoretical probability. So that's what you guys found, is you found out what is the theoretical probability of getting whatever you decided to do. Okay, so some of you were talking about like your Easter eggs, some of you were talking about cereal. Hopefully you still have those things that you can do. If not, create another theoretical probability. Lots of different things you could do for theoretical probability. Okay, so that's our theoretical probability. Well, today we're going to talk about what's called experimental probability. So you guys are going to do experimental probability with what you came up with for your theoretical. So what do you think experimental probability is? I'm pretty sure Mrs. Myers talked about experiments before, right? So you've been doing things with experiments, right? So you did something. So that's the same thing with experimental probability, okay? So what actually happens when we try it out? So if I flip a coin, what did I do? What did I get? Did I get a heads half the time? Did I get tails half the time? So if I drew those markers, what did I get? Okay, so example would be we flip a coin 10 times and we got heads 6 times. So our probability is 6 out of 10 or 3/5. Now notice, and I did talk to a couple people about that, I went ahead and I reduced or simplified that to 3/5. So I took the 6/10 and I reduced it down to 3/5. Because what did I take the 6? I took the 6 and I divided it by 2. And I took the 10 and divided it by 2. Because both of those are divisible by 2. So it's 3/5. That's called experimental probability. Now, does that match my 1/2? Not quite. It's pretty close, but it's not quite the same, right? If I had done it 10 times, I should have gotten 5 heads and not 6 heads. So it's a little off. It's pretty close, but it's a little off. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your experimental probability you came up with, okay, so you have that activity you had, and you're going to check to see if you're going to get the same thing. So we're going to do an experiment. So I went ahead and I did markers because that was something I could do and show you pretty easily. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 markers here, okay? And they're all different colors, right? So you got to make sure you have something all different colors or all different something. So some people had coins that they were going to pick. Some people had Easter eggs, like I said. Make sure you still have those. Don't eat them all. So something that you have all of them. And you're going to put them in a bag or you're going to put them in a bowl or something. And you got to make sure you can't see them. So here's my bag. Kind of cute bag, right? So I'm going to put them in a bag. And I'm going to put them in here and I'm going to mix them up. I'm going to close my eyes, make sure. And I like blue, so that's my favorite color. So I want to make sure, pull out, and I'm going to see if I pull out the color blue. Oh, didn't pull out color blue. I pulled out green. Okay, so I would say no, I did not pull out the color blue. So I'm going to keep a tally. So that would be on the side of no, I didn't pull out the color blue. I pulled out green. Okay, anything but what you want to have happen is a no. So if I pulled out blue, I put yes. I pulled out green, so I put no. So I put it back in and I do it again. Okay. Oh, red. That's a no. Okay. So I'm going to do that 25 times. Okay. Now notice it's not going to take you forever. 25 seems like a big number, right? But that took me 2 seconds to do it twice. So I'm going to keep tally. So I say yes if I pull out what I want, and I'm going to put no if I pull out what I did not want. Okay. Anything other than what the color blue in my case. So I had my blue. Okay, so my theoretical probability would have been 1/7 because I had 7 markers here. Okay, so I'm going to check to see, am I actually going to get 1/7 if I did that? Or if I might get something close to that. If it's something close to it, that's pretty good. Now remember, I don't want to be able to see what I'm pulling out. Otherwise, that mixes up our whole probability thing. Okay, and you're going to do that 25 times and see what you get. Okay, and just write a little something to me, an email, put it on when I post this video, put it on that post and see what you get. Okay, so this should be kind of a little bit of fun. It's not that difficult. If you have questions about what you're supposed to do, let me know. Okay, and like I said, you know what, 2 weeks till May, and hopefully in May we get to see each other again. Well, supposed to find out today. So hopefully, guys, we'll see you later. Wearing my AWA, Altair Relay Warriors. Proud today it's a Friday, so hopefully to see you guys soon. We miss you so much. We had a meeting today, and we're all missing all our students today. So, but go 6th graders. Okay, you guys are doing awesome, keeping up and doing some math. So remember, you did theoretical probability, and we're going to be doing experimental. So we're doing actually the experiment. Is it happening? What did we get? Okay, so have some fun with this, and then next week we'll talk about something different. Okay, see you guys soon. Hopefully, keep up. That sunshine is so awesome for all of us. Okay, bye, guys. Miss you guys much.